Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Tower of God Season 2 episode number 2 reaction. So the previous episode we got introduced to a whole new cast of characters, a few recurring characters we also saw. Basically the thing is going on like when this thing is happening is like after, as far as I could understand from the comments, like 5 years later. So this is like a 5 year time skip. And a lot of things have changed, and we get to meet a completely different cast of character. This dude, the yellow haired dude, who is called, I think, Wagnan or something like that. He is supposed to be, I'm guessing, like one of the main supporting characters here. And he meets with Bam, or the new Bam, who, like his Bam has changed a lot as well. He's like with a long hair, and he's like in like a criminal syndicate or something. Stuff like that is going on. And he meets him in the test, and there's also a whole new cast of characters who comes, who I'm assuming we will be our teammates in the future. So Bam is just going crazy. He at first was quite quiet about the whole situation, but then by the end of it, he was like, "All of you, get out! Like I'm going to defeat all of you and maybe make you all fail." But he wasn't able to do it by the end of it. The time, like ended, and they all moved on to the next round. So yeah, that's what's going on here. And there's also the whole thing with the, like the prince or something, like the Jahad prince is supposed to be, like coming or something. And I am thinking like they're kind of hinting, like the ring, there's like a ring that Wagner has, and I'm guessing that's probably a hint that he's supposed to be the prince or something like that. But then again, a lot of questions. If he's the prince, why is he here? All these questions I have. I'm sure all of these will get answered. So let's wait and see. Okay, so let us get started. Episode number 2. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, oh wow. Hmm. Right. Live with the star forever. Damn. Oh no. Right. Probably won't be this many people. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Mana-chan, Minseng. Yeah. Good. You know what? Correct decision. Don't give him. He's the one who tried to get you two out, so. Okay, you know what? Wow. Missing. Wow. Kids who are alone. Oh my god. Rahel, like. God damn. Oh my god. Like Rahel's situation is so interesting. Like her character is probably like one of the most conflicting character I've ever seen. Like obviously she is not a good person. But if you think about it, she is a type of character who like is so jealous as far as I understand that she cannot even accept the fact that someone that she looked after is like has so many friends now. And you know what, I'll talk about all of that in the discussion section. Like she's just, I don't know what to say, but her personality is very like petty type of personality she has. At least that's what I have been able to understand seeing her, actions. Hmm. Oh, is that kid? Oh, he passed. Oh wow. Hmm. What? Oh, this girl. I think they called her. He called her the flamethrower girl. Yeah. Hairband. Yawn. 10 great families. Hmm. Wait, why are these two doing it? I'm just so Himmler. Wait, is he here to keep an eye on him? Maybe not. Wow. Ah. Okay. That makes sense. I doubt that. Oh, wait, really? Well, Prince, the son of my company's president. Oh, so he's a rich boy using his connections. Oh, well, I don't think it's going to work that easy from here onwards. That's why she's with him. Ah, damn. Devil of the right arm. I was saying she's also here. She's very strong, as we saw. Well, he knows it very well. Oh wow. Oh, I see. And then they hired her. Hmm. Well, I don't think that's going to work because we have this dude here. Oh, have it. Oh, Chicken Love Club. Love. What? Wait. This is reminding me of Dragon Ball Z. And touch this device. Ah, this should be fun. Hopefully, Bum doesn't break it. Okay. Yeah. Wait, then how will that guy win here? The rich boy. He cannot. Yeah, I wonder how he's gonna win now. Oh my god, he's first. Oh, yeah, it's not good. Oh, 10th. Oh no. Yeah. Hmm. How? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm sure he's going to rank high. Bro, shut up. Oh boy, yeah, he's gonna be one of the top ones. I can see. Oh, first. Okay, so he's going to sub for him. Is that even allowed? Like what? Oh, a demon. Damn. Rob Devil. Okay, how is this allowed? Okay, come on. She's probably going to just. Oh no! You did you miss? She missed. Oh, she what? Oh wait, what? Even after missing? Oh damn, that is crazy. Yeah, I feel like Bam is going to. Exactly, I was just saying that. Wait, is he really? Oh, he's actually strong. Okay, okay, never mind. Okay, I can see Bam actually breaking the whole thing. No. I feel like she would have won if she actually could hit it, but it's just unfortunate. Oh. Is he even stronger than him? Let's see. Baldy. Oh, okay. He's like, yeah. Look at him. Oh boy, he's gonna break it. I feel like something like that. This is going to be a Vegeta moment. Will it? Okay. Yeah. Here we go. Fuck. Okay, at least he didn't break it, bruh. Yeah. Sit down, boy. Go back. Violet. Oh, is that his new name or something? I don't think you can say that to him. Oh. Yeah. I do wonder what's going to happen to them now. Oh. Oh. That is great. Yes. Bro, shut up. Go home. Yeah, he's not gonna choose you, don't worry. Or will he? I don't know. Wait, his name is OG Nadu. I'm gonna become a prince. That's literally his name? Yeah. Dance and sing. Oh boy. Bark. Bro. Yeah, you do it. Oh boy, I feel like Bam is gonna be like, I don't want to choose any of these people. You're lying. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Shut up. Oh no, this is not good. Yeah. Shh, yo, calm down. Yo. Oh. I knew she was going to bring that up. She's the strongest one here. Oh no. Guys, calm down. Oh no, this is not good. He's like, I was gonna say, he's gonna say, I won't want to choose anyone. I don't think, is that even allowed? Yeah, okay. Well, fake thing. I don't think that's fake. Mm, well, you saw his power. Hmm. Okay. Game. What game? Interesting. Hmm. No. Sure. Fun. Elite course. Oh my. Yo, that's bad luck. What? No, it's not a girl. Oh wait, she's thinking he's a girl because she's in this room. Oh no. There you go. Well, yeah, like, oh no, he's gonna meet him here. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. Oh no. Oh no. He literally said he's gonna kill all the. Okay. What the hell is that? Damn. Well, makes sense. Obviously, they're like literally a terrorist organization trying to kill the Zahads. So the test organizers and all of them will be against him. However, he said that he's a candidate, so I'm assuming he's not a member. He's still a candidate. Hmm. Hmm. No. Okay. All right. And that was today's episode. All right. So first and foremost, one thing. So his name is Ya Wagnan, and I think like someone mentioned in the previous episode's comment that in Korean it means prince or something like that, and like the Japanese name that they're using here is Naru. No, Oji something like that. Ojini Naru, something like that, which literally translates to I'm going to be the prince or something like that. So it's very interesting. So basically, they're literally like with his name, they're like just telling us that he's probably going to be the prince or something like that. And I guess it's pretty obvious because he has a ring. So I'm sure everyone like from the very beginning realized that he has something to do with the Jahad's prince or something like that. So obviously it's not clear what exactly he is and how did he come across, how did he have that ring. So all of these will probably be revealed later, and we'll get to know the reasoning behind why he has the ring, and and all the other information that we need to know, I guess. So yeah, so today's episode was basically another test, which was kind of like the amount of power you have, like the calculating that whole thing. And yeah, Bam literally like just like blew all of them away. His power was so strong, and I knew he was going to say something like this. He was going to say something like, oh, I don't want to choose anyone because none of these people are worthy enough. um However, the test taker, he's like, nah, this is the rules. You have to go according to the rules. Let's have a game. If you win in this game, you can do whatever you want. If you lose in the game, if I win, then you're going to listen to my rules and go according to it. In the end, however, we see the test taker, he was kind of like, whatever you say, I will take care of Fug or one of the members of him. So it seems like he probably has a deeper reasoning behind challenging him to a game. He probably thought like, this is a perfect opportunity. Let me take this opportunity to completely destroy him. You know. But I don't think it's going to be that easy to, destroy Bam. So let's see how it goes. And it's like pretty obvious that these few people will become his teammates. The members we're seeing in the opening. That girl, Yon, I think that's her name. She's going to become one of his teammates. Obviously, Wagner is going to become one. And then we have the others, the little girl, I think Misha, something like that was her name. Then we have the glasses girl. We have that big dude, you know. Then we have this guy, the silver haired guy. I think all of them will be his teammate. Anyone else? Maybe a few others. I don't know. Maybe that kid, the one who is, the ramen kid. Maybe he or she. Okay, another thing. Is that a boy or a girl? I'm not really sure. I think Wagner kind of called, like like the kid, her. So I'm guessing she's a girl. I thought that he was a boy, but maybe she's a girl. I'm not really sure. Anyways, so I think these are will be like his teammates, and so let's see how this test goes, and how this whole thing proceeds. Okay. One thing I wanted to discuss about. Okay, first of all, let me talk about this episode in an overall, the important parts. First and foremost, that one section about Rahel, you can see how like this is the thing. Like I watched season one, obviously. At first, I was like very confused about why Rahel did this, all of that stuff, and then little by little, I kind of rewatched it again, and I think I have a better understanding in Rahel's psyche or psychology, what type of character she's a type of character who, I feel like she's a very petty type of character. Like she's one of those characters who kind of like helps someone out because they like looking down on them. So it was the same situation, like, and the reason behind that is she herself is probably like so lonely and doesn't have any friends. Her seeing someone worse than her she took pity on Bam and and talked to him and became his friend. And then as she went off on her journey to climb the tower, you know, we realized that it wasn't her who, I think it was revealed in the final episode, was it in the previous season? It was revealed that it wasn't her who came into the tower, who got called. It was Bam, and she used his opportunity to get into the tower. So that part I'm still not 100% sure what happened, but long story short, it wasn't her that it wasn't her that the door opened. It was actually for Bam, and she took that opportunity, and she realized that she's worthless on her own, which made her jealousy spike up again. And that's what I'm saying. She's that type of character. She's the type of character who herself is very lonely, doesn't have any friends, and who looks down upon other people who are at a more worse situation than her. But in the very in case the person she's looking down on suddenly becomes better than her in his situation, his friends and everything, he gets more friends. For example, Bam, she looked down upon Bam, and that's why she became friends with him. And then Bam got his friends, and she realized it was because of him she was able to be here. After realizing that, she couldn't accept it. She couldn't accept the fact that someone who was, at least in his eyes, beneath her, could become can get above her. She couldn't take that. And that is why this whole thing, and that is why throughout season 1 we see a range of conflicting emotions that Rahel had, and I'm pretty sure she herself very much realizes how much ugly her own personality is. And that is why there was a section in season 1 where she said something like, she was crying and she was saying something like, Bam, I'm a worst person, or something like that. She said something like that, and she said you can leave me and go on your own. I guess that was like the last remaining conscience that she had, that probably came out, and she told Bam that you can leave me, you don't need to stay here. But obviously this was Bam. Bam was never going to leave her, so he stayed. And then again, the ugly part of her decided to push him out and destroy his life. So I don't know, this is just how I see her. That is why I said in the very first section when I was reacting in today's episode, that's why I said that her personality is very, not personality, but her character is very interesting. She has a lot of, her personality, her character has a lot of twists and turns. And it's very interesting to see a character, a antagonistic character who is like this, and yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this is just my perception of her. I might be wrong. Maybe we'll get to know more about her, and maybe we will know the underlying reasons why she's like this and why she did that. But for now, at least, I think of it like this. I think that it was jealousy, and the fact that Bam, who she became friends with and who she looked down upon, because he was able to become better than her, she couldn't take it. And that's what, and she knew that she's not worthy enough to climb the tower, but still she couldn't accept it. And that's why she did this. She literally destroyed the one thing, or the one person that cared about her enough to help her climb the tower, because of mere jealousy and pride and ego, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's just how I see her. I might be wrong though, because we've barely seen her for a little bit in season 1. At least that's the conclusion that I came to after observing her. Yeah. Okay, and so yeah, that's that's just one thing I wanted to talk about at the beginning. Now, a few other things I wanted to discuss about. For example, quite a few new characters. This one guy, the prince or whatever the hell he is, this dude. I'm not talking about Wagner. I'm talking about the other guy. the rich boy. I'm going to call him the rich boy. I forgot his name. He came here and his father arranged for like bodyguards and stuff. At the beginning, it seemed like he was like, he himself wasn't, strong enough. But in the end, he did kind of show his own power. But this is the thing. I don't think, like, it seemed like the way the whole thing went, it seemed like he's the strongest there, excluding Bam. But I'm pretty sure Yeon, I think that's her name, she's way more stronger than him. She tripped and her head hit the thing. That is where she got the number that she got. So if she actually hit it, I think it would have been way more. So I feel like the fact that he was bragging, that rich boy was bragging that, oh, look at me, I'm the strongest, was absolutely, like delusional. Because obviously, if you think about it properly, you'll realize that Yeon didn't even hit it. She tripped and fell on it. If she actually hit it, she probably would have crossed at least like 60,000 or 70,000, I think, if she actually hit it. So yeah, the rich boy being like, oh, like, look at me, it's not, I'm not all like, like talk. I can do stuff like this as well. And I'm like, yeah, you won against her, who literally tripped and fell on it. So I don't think that's that's a thing to brag about, because if Yeon actually hit it, she probably would have hit it way harder and you would have lost immediately. But obviously, all these things doesn't even matter in the long run, because Bam just came in and just yeah, like crossed like 3 digits, like not 3 digits, sorry, like 100,000. I think he crossed, something like that happened. So yeah, at the end of the day, it was all like he would have won either way. So yeah, that's the thing. Right, that was that. And yeah, and then the whole thing about him choosing his teammates and him refusing, and that part is so funny. Like everyone was like, oh, like, pick me, I can do this, I can do that, and Yeon was like, oh, like, like I'm the best like candidate over here. I'll be the most useful one. And like she comes in and she just, and Bam in the end was like and I think like Wagner was like, what the hell are you saying, like, you clumsy, like person, you just tripped and fell, like you're going to destroy the team from the inside because of your clumsiness. Anyways, at the end of the day, Bam was like, nah man, I don't want any of you. No, all of you are worthless. I don't want any of you to go ahead, but anyways, now he will be fighting, not fighting, but he'll be playing a game against the test taker, and there you go. Now another thing, why did Bam get assigned to Yeon's room? Like, I could understand Yeon misunderstanding that he's a girl, because he thought that, wait a minute, the fact that he's here must mean he's a girl. That's why he has been assigned here with me, this room with me. So, like, yeah, I'm also thinking, why did he get assigned that room? Did the test takers also misunderstand and think that he's a girl? Like, but that makes no sense. I'm sure he has like, whenever you take these type of tests, and I'm sure you have to like write some kind of a what do you call them, like submission form or something, where you have to give your own like name, your gender, and all of that stuff that you have to put there, your age. I'm sure, I don't know, I'm not really sure why they assigned him that room. And Yeon kind of got misunderstood. She was like, oh, so that means he's a girl, but no, obviously not, he's a boy. So anyways, that one part I also didn't understand, why they assigned him that room. Anyways, or maybe it was like a mixed room, maybe there wasn't really any kind of, like, maybe the rooms weren't really divided based on gender. It was just like mixed, and Yeon didn't realize that. I'm not really sure. Anyways, yeah, and Bam also found the ring that had dropped, and he returns it back to Wagner. And I for a moment was thinking like, oh no, it has like the Jihad logo on it. like if Wagner says that's mine, he'll probably be like, "Oh, are you part of the, you know, the Jahads?" and try to kill him or something. I was thinking, but no, he was pretty cool about it. He was like, "Okay, don't drop it again. This is very important to you, isn't it?" and gave it back to him. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I feel like Wagner also thought of the same because for a moment he was like, as soon as he realized that he found it, he got scared because he literally announced a few moments ago that I'm going to kill all, like, like I'm going to destroy the Zahas or something like that. He said. So that's why maybe even Wagner got scared for a moment. I was also like, oh damn, this is not good. But then Bam was very chill about it. He was like, okay, take it. So right now, okay, so you know what? One thing I need to check here. Another thing, where he announces that, where is it? That I am from Fug. Here we go. I'm Juev Violet Fox Slayer candidate. Mission is to kill Zahad and his family. Okay, so there you go. He literally says, kill Zahad and his family. That means all the princesses, and I'm assuming it includes the prince as well. So it's interesting how he was so chill about the ring, though. Like he was like, okay, like, right. Now, like I said, a lot of questions. Every one of us have who haven't read the manhwa. One of my questions is, which I'm sure will be revealed later on, what the hell happened? Like, obviously, in the previous season, in the end, we saw Bam was like, I'm going to climb the tower, and I'm going to, that girl. I forgot her name. The eye patch girl. She came in and she was like, if you want the answers, climb, and I'm going to train you. And he was like, okay, I'm going to climb, and he was determined enough and everything. I'm sure still at that point he had no animosity towards the Zahats. Like he just wanted to climb the tower and understand what happened that made Rahel like this. And I think he said something like, "What in the tower, made me and was the reason that Rahel acted like this." Like I think at least in his head, he thinks that there's something about the tower that made Rahel mad completely, and that is why her obsession, that kind of thing. So his the way he said, it seemed like he wanted answers. So then we have a whole time skip for 5 years after that, and now suddenly we see he has joined a criminal organization and he's trying to kill the Zahar. Like, what happened in this time? I'm sure he learned something. As he said, he wanted answers, so he probably did a lot of research and figure out a lot of things little by little, and maybe he learned something that made him, I don't know, hate the Jahats, and that's why now he's trying to kill them. So he must have gotten some kind of answer which made him like this. So these questions, again, I guess it'll all be revealed little by little, but it's very interesting to think about, what even did happen that he suddenly, his personality did a whole whole 180 like this, completely. Yeah. So there you go. And here's another thing. It's kind of unrelated to the whole thing, but this is one interesting thing I'm seeing. This show has taken a lot of inspiration from a lot of shonen shows. For example, Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball. What else? I at least find a few inspirations from here and there. For example, I kind of remember someone mentioning in the previous episode comments, not in my video, but in the in the video, the actual episode, someone mentioned that, damn, this is whole Sasuke joining the Akatsuki and all that, and I was like, yeah, that's true. This is literally that. Even the coat and everything. This, and now the whole I don't know, I also get Hunter x Hunter vibes from this show as well now and then. Then today, this whole the measurement thing that they did, that was obviously, I think that was from a little bit inspiration from Dragon Ball, where in Dragon Ball Z, I think it was it Z, yeah, where they did the whole tournament, and all of them, like, and I remember like Vegeta like completely broke the whole damn thing by doing this, and it just broke. I think this was so. Yeah, it's very interesting to see so many, like, like it, like watching this show really reminds me sometimes of, these other shows. But yeah, it's very interesting to see like so much, like, I guess you could say inspiration, like, like inspiration and kind of affecting this, and seeing this whole story with a complete new cast of characters. It's very interesting. Anyways, right, and that was today's episode, I guess. Was there anything else worth discussing? mm, no, I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. So there you go. Now let us see how this goes, and yeah. Okay, so that was today's episode. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, you can see Rahel is telling a story to Bam in the past. She said something like, oh, like, there's one person who wanted to see the star or reach the star, started building a tower, went up the tower, and was finally able to stay along with the star. At which Bam was like, you think that person was lonely? Which made Rahel's face drop completely. Bam was like, oh, because up there, like he will be missing his friends, won't he? He won't have anyone to, be with. And Rahel, like, it's just crazy how Rahel's face like drops immediately. You can see, and then, like I said, like, she's the type of girl who just, she's like extremely volatile. Like, you can literally see in her actions and everything that her emotion drops at, like, like constantly. It just is all over the place. Like, I feel like she's so insecure in herself that as soon as Bam said that, she probably started thinking about herself and how she doesn't have any friends. Probably something like that immediately went to her head, and her face completely dropped. And but obviously she is, you can see how, like, she, even though her demeanor isn't really that amused, she tries to make a smiley face, and she's like, oh, like, tries to talk nicely, like that kind of thing. Like, it's just, what can I say, like, this type of a personality is just so, I don't know what to call this. Like, it's just such an unfortunate type of, like, a situation, because she, like, the sad thing about this is she knows how crappy her own personality is. I'm 100% sure she knows that, and she cannot help but still do it. She's extremely insecure in herself. She is like she's so insecure that she wants to have someone depend on her, and Bam was that one person. That's why she treated him nicely, because she was, you know he was like even more unfortunate than him at that point of time, and spent time with him to validate her own, I guess you could say, existence. By looking at Bam, by looking down at Bam, she probably found validation in herself, and she was like, oh, look at this. This person needs me. At least I'm not that worthless, that at least someone needs me. But then when he went to the tower and got friends, she realized that, oh no, like, I'm at the bottom again. He doesn't need me anymore. So yeah, where does that bring me then? And I feel like also the fact that Bam was once, more unfortunate than her, and now that he has gotten up so much, she couldn't take that as well. Her ego got hurt, and she probably, this is what I'm saying, she's her personality is extremely volatile, and she's just completely, like, what can I say, like, she just has no self-confidence in herself, and just tries to, like, look down on others to validate her own existence. But then when that person went to a situation better than her, she couldn't take it. This kind of reminds me of another situation in another show, which is like, in My Hero Academia, Bakugo and Deku's, like, relationship at the very beginning. I'm talking about the very first few seasons. It kind of reminds me of that, where when Deku was able to little by little like become better and better and started surpassing Bakugo, he couldn't take it. The fact that someone beneath him could become someone better than him, he couldn't take it. And I guess in a way, if I go even way more down the lane, I guess you could say Naruto Sasuke, where the same thing happens when Naruto was like the underdog, Sasuke was the genius, whatever, and then when Naruto started surpassing him, he couldn't take it. That kind of thing. It's a similar kind of situation. However, the only difference between Rahel and those situations is that Rahel herself isn't really a genius. She herself is one of the most basic of the basic, and probably a very she doesn't have any type of power or nothing. She's literally worthless in that sense, and she thinks of her like that, which makes the situation even worse. So she clung on to Bam because Bam was even more unfortunate than her. But now that Bam is going above, she cannot take it. So that, anyways, at least that's how I see her, and that's how I understood her personality. Maybe if there's anything more to it, maybe I'll get to know it later, the more I watch this show. But for now, I think of her like this. I can see her like this, in this way. Right. Anyways, so yeah, and then Rahel, that whole scene happens. Next, fast forward to present. Bam is sitting down. Everyone is sitting down here, and the little girl, she's like giving everyone like chocolate. Not chocolate. I guess those are like protein bars or whatever. And she gives the glasses girl one first, and then she gives what's his name, the big guy, and she gave one to Wagner as well, but Wagner is like, I don't need food, this and that, and the glasses girl put it in his mouth. I love how the silver haired guy, he's like what the hell, I don't need that, but you know what, since you have it, you can give it to me. Tries, puts his hands out, and nobody gives it to him. And I was like, yeah, you know what, that's what you deserve. You literally came and tried to kick her out. Why would she give you her chocolate? She doesn't need to give it to you. And how shameless can you be that you're actually asking it from her, the one person who wanted to kick out? But anyways, she was way nicer than I expected, because in the end she does give him one, as we see. And not only him, she also goes and gives Bam one, and Bam takes it, and she goes back, and everyone's like, well, why did you give it to him? And she's like, oh, like mom and dad told me to be nice to everyone. That's why. Okay. Anyways, yeah, and that's how the whole episode begins. After that, we get to see some more, candidates get in. For example, that kid comes in, the ramen kid, and Wagner was like, oh, you're here, and we get to know that he actually left his job. He or she, like I said, I'm not really sure if this is a boy or a girl. And then we have these dudes come in. This rich boy with Yon comes in. We have the loan shark come in, or the moneylender, as he says. He doesn't like people calling him loan shark, moneylender. Okay. Right. And yeah, and you can see Wagner is like, god damn it, like, why are all these strong people here? And the glasses girl was like, what's going on with you? Why are you so, yeah, and he's like, you don't understand? Like, look at her hairpin. She's from the Yon family. So apparently a daughter of one of the 10 great families. Now here's the thing. If she's that famous, why did she need to borrow money? I'm assuming, did she leave her house or something like that? And that's why the glasses girl was also so surprised. She's like, what's a daughter of one of the 10 great families doing here? Okay. I love how the moneylender is like waving his hand, and it takes him a while to realize, and he's like, wait, what the hell are you doing here? And he's like, oh, I'm also regular, so I got this opportunity, so I'm going to take it. And he asks him, did you leave your job? And he's like, yeah, you could say that. So I guess he's not a loan shark anymore. So I doubt he's going to hound him to pay back his money, I guess. That's one good thing. Right. Okay, and this is where he kind of points towards that rich boy and says that, you see him, he's the prince, the son of my Oh, his name is literally Prince. Okay, right. The son of my company's president. His dad's power got him to 24 already. So his dad has brought him like bodyguards and stuff and all that, And yeah. Okay. And he also tells him, like, you see, Yon is also there. Yon apparently borrowed money from his dad. And that's why, like, he's stuck with him. It earned her nickname Yon Family's Flamethrower. Okay, she failed the test. Oh yeah, okay, he kind of mentions it here. Why she borrowed money from them, because she failed the test. She borrowed money from them, and now she's stuck. Okay, that was that. And then after that, the test taker comes in. Love, that's his name. Okay, it's an easy name to remember. I think I can remember it. Love. And he says, like, this is your next test, a physical strengthening test using Shinsu measuring instrument. And okay, obviously this is where Wagner is like, oh my god, now what? I cannot win this. And he comes, and at first second his name comes up and he punches it, and yeah. So the first, I think, like, the top 8 will get, like, selected. So he's number 10, so he knows that he's failed, already he's failed. And he's very disappointed. Okay, this is where Prince, he's like, oh, why don't we make a bet? If Yon is able to no, he's like, anyone who's at the top, I'll give Yon to that person. And Yon is like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like what? And then he's also like, oh, don't worry, if you are the top, then you're free. So will you take this? And she takes this opportunity and she's like, okay, fine, whatever. I know what I'm capable of, so I'm taking it. So she immediately knew. She was like, you know what, it's perfect opportunity. I can easily defeat these guys as, like, scores. Right here, the big guy, with the thing, I forgot his name. He comes in and he's like, oh, like, you're being so cocky, like, don't forget the end will come for you too someday. And he punches, and you can see his mark is, like, quite high, like 11,000 or something, I think. And then this dude comes in, the bodyguard dude, and he's like, have you seen the devil? And his hand becomes like some kind of a thing, and he punches, and he gets even a higher score than him. Rob Devil, that's his name, like 10,000. Oh no, sorry, that big guy, his score was, what was his score? 6,000, yeah, 6,000. While Rob Devil's score was like 10,000. And then Yon comes in and Yon's like, you guys, pathetic, I'll show you. And she goes and tries to punch and she misses, and I'm like, oh my god. She trips, her head bumps onto it, and still it's a goddamn 22,000 points. And then she's like, look, you know what, I've won. I'm like, goodbye, thanks for, giving me the opportunity to do the test for free. And then Prince comes in and gets an even higher score than her. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure she could have easily beat Prince, because she tripped, that was her points. I'm sure she could have at least gotten like a 70,000 number mark, but it was unfortunate. That's why she was like, when she saw like Prince was even higher than him, she was like, can I give it one more try? Because it wasn't really her proper attempt. She tripped, but Love was like, no, it's over. It's nothing you can do about it. Okay, like I said, I just kind of, I'm like what the hell? Like, Prince got 25,000. And he is like, oh, I'm climbing the tower on borrowed strength. You're all borrowing my strength to climb. And I'm like, yeah, she tripped and fell. If she actually properly connected her punch, she would have gotten way more marks than you could have ever gotten. But I guess in a way he is still correct, because he said that you're borrowing my strength to climb. Technically, they are actually using his money because he lended them money. But again, I can counter argue and be like, it's not really your money, it's your dad's money. So it's not really you. It's because you're his son that you're getting these, yeah. But still, he was quite strong. You have to admit that. Like, he had like 25,000 points. He was even, like, his points were even higher than Rob Devil. So that's still a big deal. But the fact that he's so cocky is just, just completely, yeah. And like I said, I'm pretty sure Yeon could have easily defeated his mark points if she actually connected her punch. Either way, and then the silver-haired guy, he's kind of smirking, and he's like, "Oh, why are you smiling, Baldy?" And he's like, "Ah, you idiots! You don't know what you're, saying, and you're just too full of yourself." You see that guy, and points towards Bam, and he's like, "You see, like, go and see what he does now." And he gets up, and he touches the thing, and the whole thing just, I don't know what he did there, but the Shinsu measurement thing measured 134,769 points. I think he could have probably gotten an even higher score. He probably didn't even try. If he actually tried, I feel like he probably would have broken the whole damn thing. Anyways, so yeah, and everyone's like, "What the hell?" And then yeah, and Wagner is like, "It's over." Starts crying. The little girl also starts crying, and everyone's like given up hope. This is where love is like, all right, so we chose the person who is the strongest here. Now this person will choose the teammates. Everyone's like, wait, what? Obviously, huge opportunity for people who dealt less amount of marks because they might get chosen, and that also means the people who got good enough marks, they might not get chosen. So obviously Prince is not happy. He's like, what the hell, like, why do I have to get chosen by him? Yeah, because literally he got the highest marks, that's why. And nobody like, everyone just assumed that the top 8 will be able to get, but Love never mentioned anything like that. As he said, this test is to choose the strongest one here, and then he will choose. They just said that 8 people will be going forward. They never said that the 8 top people will be going forward. So there you go. If you thought that was the case, that's on you. Nobody mentioned anything about that. So, right. And this is why Wagner is like, oh, this is my only chance now. Nothing else, will. And he also then, for a moment, he was also like, but will he even choose me? I'm so weak and everything. But then he was like, you know what? I need to try. So he gets up and he's like, allow me to introduce myself. And he like does a whole like presentation, and he's like, my name is... Okay, so yeah, Ojinaru. His name is Ojinaru. So basically his name is, I'm going to be the prince or whatever. Something like that. And I don't really know Korean, so like I said in the previous episode, someone mentioned in the comment, even in Korean, his name means prince. I'm going to be a prince or something like that. So yeah, so he's like, yeah, this is me, like, you won't regret choosing me. And he like gets up, does a whole like a presentation and everything, and then he like bows in front of him, like literally on his knees, and he's like, pick me please, I'll do anything. I'll buy, I'll carry your stuff, I don't know, give you massages and stuff if you want. I'll literally do anything. Just choose me. And then seeing that, everyone else also starts and doing the same thing. This part was hilarious. The silver-haired guy, he comes in and he's like, I have a daughter, I want to meet, that's why I need to go there. And I'm 100% sure he took that from that girl. That girl, the little girl said that I'm going up to meet my parents. I think he got inspiration from that, and he was like, I have a daughter I have to see. And then the funniest part is later when he says, when the little girl comes in and she like hugs Bam, and she's like, oh, please choose me, I need to go to the top and get to meet my mom and dad. The most funniest part is here, where the silver-haired guy is like, you know what, actually my daughter is probably her. Oh god, that's hilarious. Anyways, everyone's like, and I love how Bam is trying to say something and everyone's just cutting him off. He's trying to say, he's like, and everyone's just cutting him off. He at least, Bam tries at least like 3 to 4 times to probably say that I don't want any of you guys. Every one of you can go home. But he couldn't say it. Everyone just kept coming on top of him and be like, oh, please choose me, please choose me. Yeon comes in as well, and she's like, you guys, pathetic. It's pretty obvious that I'm the one who's the most capable here. and he'll benefit more if she takes me with him. So yeah, and Wagner's like, shut up, like, you clumsy, princess, you're just going to destroy the your team from the inside because of your own clumsiness. And she gets pissed off at that. She starts quarreling. Everyone's like literally a clamor. It's like a whole ass like chaos is going on over here. Love is like, all right, not Bam, sorry, Violet. I think that's his name, the new name he's going with. Violet, yeah, Violet. And Love is like, Violet, choose your teammates. And Bam is like, nah, none of you are qualified to go with me. And this kind of pisses Yon off. Yon is like, what the hell are you talking about? Like you just, like wearing like a fake Fug dress. At which he says, that's not fake. I'm really from Fug. Which really, I feel like a lot of people definitely thought that he was wearing like a fake dress. But he actually said it, and that's when everyone was like, oh my god, so he really is one. Now, I think he says that he's a Slayer candidate, so I'm assuming he's not really a member, but at least like a candidate or like a potential member. So he's not really a member still. I am assuming. I'm not really sure because he calls himself a candidate, and by candidate, I'm assuming he's like, yeah, he's still not a member, but he's a potential member. Anyways, so yeah, there you go. And that was that. And everyone's like quiet now. In the end, Love was like, you have to follow the rules. So here's the deal. Let's play a game. If you win, you'll do whatever you want to. If I win, then you're going to listen to me. And Bam was like, yeah, fine, whatever. Let's do it. Now, later we see Wagner go into his room. And he's like, I don't know what's going to happen now. And the ramen kid also comes in. And they go to take a bath. Now, after that, Yue is there. Bam comes in over there. Or Violet in this situation. That's his name for now. And like I said, it's pretty obvious. Yon thought or misunderstood, and she thought that he's a girl. Because she thought that they probably divided the rooms by gender. Now, like I said, I'm myself, I'm not really 100% sure why this happened. Like, I'm also curious, why did they put Bam in her room? So, maybe, like I said, maybe it's just that this wasn't divided according to gender. It was just like a mixed room. Maybe that. Maybe Jue just assumed that it's like a room that is only for girls or something like that. Not really sure. But anyways, Jue made a mistake and she thought like, wait, is he a girl or something? And that's why she's like, okay, so come with me. You want to take a bath? And then he goes to like the male bathroom and she's like, wait, what? Right. And later we get to see Wagner is trying to find his ring, and Bam found that ring, and Bam is like, is this yours? And he's like, yeah, it's like it's a fashion thing, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Jihad fashion, I call it. And Bam is like, I've never heard about that. Well, I'm sensitive to trends. And then he gives it back to him and he's like, be careful, don't lose it. And like Wagner said, I was also like, oh, like he's literally said that he's going to kill all the Zahads and their family. So I was assuming him to react here and be like, where did you get this? Or how do you have this? Or something like that. But he was so chill about it, even it threw me off. I was like, okay, interesting. He talks about defeating and killing the Zahads, but when he finds the ring, he's very chill about it. Like, what's up with that, though? Anyways, he gives it back to him and says that it's very important, isn't it? Don't lose it. And there you go. And later we see Love talking to this person and saying that if he's really from Fug, I'll need to take care of him. And that's where it ended. So yeah, there you go. That was this episode. Now, you know what? There's another thing that I'm thinking here. It's just a guess and a speculation. There's a very small chance of something like this happening. But what if, just in case, him saying that I'm part of Fug is also a play, and he's like some kind of a like a spy or a secret agent who is trying to become a member of Fug, because ultimately he's goal is probably to defeat the Fug members, because he'll be like an inside agent or something. Who knows? There's a possibility of that happening as well. Like, we're just taking him for his word when he says like I'm a candidate for Fug and I'm going to kill all the Zahd. Maybe he's lying. Maybe this is like some kind of a mission he got, where his mission is to infiltrate the Fug and destroy them from the inside. That's why he's acting as a Fug member or trying to get in Fug through this way. Like I said, there's a very less amount of possibility of this being true. But this is just something that I thought, and this is like a possibility. Again, yeah, time will tell. And there you go. That was it. That was my reaction to the second episode of Tower of God episode season 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Tower of God. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.